You're answering the phones. What?
Okay, so Coco.
We do have a scheduled caller because we have guests in the studio, and they're calling in reference to our guests that are here tonight. So
you know what? Let's fully introduce our guests. That's something we didn't. Because they're here and they came to hang out with us. We didn't. They're working on projects. We didn't fully introduce our guests. Let's go ahead and introduce our guests.
I'm good with that. So Coco. Well, Coco can't because she's...
No, Coco doesn't. Okay. First person on the mic is... Hello.
Sophia Moody.
Say that again.
Sophia Moody.
Okay, and you're part of the group. Actually, from what I heard, you were a part of the group.
That when she called me and told me about the play, I was down with it.
What play are you guys involved in? First of all, introduce yourself. And then, and let us first introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Loretta White. I'm a playwright.
Okay.
welcome. This is not a AA.
You're the one. So you. And I have a problem. No.
I can't stop writing plays. I know that's. I write them in my sleep. I write them when I'm awake. I just can't stop writing plays.
Well, the first problem is to admit.
That is the first step. How'd you know, Coco?
I heard. No.
But anyway.
All right. Okay. So you're a playwright, and then are the actors from the play?
Well, actually, they're also executive producers. We all work together at putting the plays together and the whole conception from beginning to end.
So is it a production company? Is that what is it?
Yes, but we're independent. It started as White House Productions.
White House Productions.
But I also have Veterans Are Mad, which most of us are veterans.
All right. Okay, introduce yourself, guys.
Jump on the mic.
I'm Jeremy London, a.k.a. J. recording artist, veteran. I'm also an executive producer helping Loretta with the play. So.
All right. Woo! Yay, Jeremy!
Welcome.
Next.
I'm also, guys, I want to warn y'all. We got
What? There is no cougar. Oh my God! I knew I was going to do that. I knew you were in here. Y'all ignore him. He didn't take his medicine tonight.
Hi. Cougar City.
Got it?
Hi, my name is Jeremy Mims.
Okay.
I'm a DJ for White House Productions, and I've been working with them since I was in high school. I'm 23 now.
Okay.
So you fresh right out of school and went right into it.
Yes, this is Maurice Miller. I'm also a playwright. I wrote a lot of plays as I am now active duty. Just plays on any kind of Heritage Month, Women's Heritage Month, Black History Month, any kind of month, particular Heritage Month. I do any plays just to express how I feel about those particular people and those events.
You say active duty?
Yes.
You're currently on active duty?
Yes. It'll be 8 years in July 2014.
You're not MIA as right now. I mean, we gotta hide you in New York State.
No, I'm on liberty. You know, I'm not.
Okay, all right.
I'm going AWOL.
That's called AWOL.
We'll return him in a minute.
That's called AWOL.
Okay.
See, my wife will tell you, when I was in the Army,
I know about going AWOL.
I escaped for a little while, and they found me underneath her bed, and these mental patients took me back to the
They sure did. They said he can't leave just like that. He can't just run away.
Why couldn't I? I figured I just felt like going home.
They called it AWOL. They had a name for it there.
told them it was home cooking.
I have my daughter, Sharita Boyd. She's on camera, but she's also one of our executives that work with the young girls in the community, and she's one of our actresses.
Okay.
Okay, so she's writing the plays.
So where will we see this video that she's taking right now? Maybe see it posted on one of your pages?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, we have quite a few executives, so every one of our pages will have the video.
Well, we want to make sure we give out all the pages, all the information so that people can get an idea about what you guys are doing. But are you guys working on a particular production right now?
Yes, absolutely.
What's the name of that production?
It's called Why Did I Have to Die?
Why Did I Have to Die?
And it's based on the Trayvon Martin.
Wow.
Because I am from Sanford, Florida right now.
Okay.
And we're actually working on a production that's based on teenagers being murdered, and they're coming back to life to actually make a difference and change the community.
Wow. That sounds like a good play.
And it's called Why Did I Have to Die?
Right.
Wow.
And where's that one going to be at?
Well, actually, we're going to be doing some skits on it in Altamont Springs at one of the local community centers, but we're preparing for it in Atlanta in April. So that's really
and whose brainchild is this? Who actually came up with the idea?
Well, I came up with the idea because there were a lot of the youth that I worked with. They had been murdered and in the communities, and so it's 4 different types of murder. And I have some of the actors here that actually are going to be main part of that. My daughter actually is going to be the lawyer on the case.
Okay. So you guys are in the play? And what do you guys think about being a part of this production? And I mean, what kind of, I mean, I have not seen the production, so I'm not kind of sure what the storyline is, but what kind of emotions, what kind of things are drawn up as you're going through and you're studying the lines and you're learning the parts?
Well, I think it's very important. I think it just speaks to the community. I mean, it's not just as some people can say, a black thing or a white thing. It's everybody thing. You know, it's important to everybody to, you know, really promote the community. You know, embrace the family values, because that's where it starts. It's going to start in the home. It's going to start with, you know, the father, mother, you know, and the whole family aspect, bringing on positive change. Because if we don't have that positive foundation, negativity comes, and more drama happens.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you do write plays, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell. Just in your diatribe, you know, it's like very playful.
Well, can I say one thing that
Sure.
was very important?
You can say as many things as you like.
Well, during one of our practices, when I wrote this play and we were going through the practices, my actor here, Jeremy, he could relate to it, and we actually started crying because of this play. You know, it's very emotional because
it's like you're putting yourself into
God,
it. You gotta have your own.
something.
Yeah, you got. It's gotta be part of a life situation.
Believe me, it was. And he told me that what was going on was he could relate because the closeness. One young man in the play, they were very close to the father. So what I have the murdered teens do, they come back to life and first go right back to their home and apologize and say, I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye.
Right.
And that was the main part of the play. When they come back, and because you know that when people leave us, they don't get a chance to say goodbye. They didn't say goodbye.
Right.
So that's the part that just touched us all in the beginning.
So you telling me if I come to this play, I'm
Crying already, John?
Yes, you will.
So bring your tissue.
I promise you. It is just
I don't mind a little tear every now and then.
But that's
I'm a
what we
tear
need,
jerker.
though. We
And that
need
means
it,
it
though.
touches you. It's it's something where you can actually relate.
You know, sometimes you do need a good cry.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Sometimes I put Old Yellow on. Just
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my
God.
Yeah. Just touching them right now.
This ain't Old Yellow.
Let them go outside. Let them go outside. So
Do you guys have any music at all in your plays?
Yes, we have. Actually, our artists will be performing. We have titles that were based just on this play. One of them is titled I Didn't Deserve to Die.
Okay.
And another one is A Praying Grandmother. I Wish I Had Another Chance. You know, and Use My Broken Heart.
Yeah.
That's one of the statements that Trayvon's mother had mentioned. You know, use my broken heart. So I did a poem based on that, and it's going to be a part of the play as well.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, it's very deep, man. It's very deep.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm seeing the one actor who got very emotional. I mean, I guess he knows the play. He knows the stories. He's actually, it makes me want to come and see the play. I mean, I'm thinking that this is going to be...
I mean, I'm all for it. Yeah, anything where people are trying to show positive. I mean, some people might consider stuff like this a little negative, but in reality, it's a positive. It's an eye-opener. It's something for you to think about. This is an everyday situation for a lot of people that a lot of people are not aware of. So you could be walking around with somebody who smiles 24/7, but you don't know what's going on the inside or what in the privacy of that home. So, and people sometimes who express things through acting. I did a little acting. I'm not a professional or anything like that. But I learned from the acting abilities that I, had learned from over the years and stuff that it is an emotion. You got to put yourself in a particular situation, pretend as if you are that person. And when it starts to actually pull you in, make you think that, oh wow, you know, it's not it's something that does touch. So and that means that you have an understanding of it. So there's a lot of people that don't have that understanding of stuff like that.
So I guess you'd actually take on the character.
Yeah, you do. You definitely got to take on the
act
character.
out that character.
Definitely.
So now, how does the veterans come into this? I know you guys are veterans. What does that have to do with the play? How does that tie in?
Well, I actually started this because I was a homeless veteran. And I was angry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can imagine you would be angry. Okay, since you just said a veteran. So if you're a veteran, that means you've given to this country. Then you put homeless in front of veterans. So I'm thinking, okay, so you've given to this country. And I know this is a big problem. This is not just an isolated incident. There's a lot of homeless veterans. So,
being in the past medical field, I met many of them. And it's a shame that even with the health care that they're offered, even after, you know, leaving services and stuff, that's still not a benefit for them. You would think it is, but it's not.
So you were a homeless veteran, and then what happened?
As a homeless veteran, I was very angry, so I started writing, similar to what Tyler Perry did.
Very emotional.
Exactly, and I didn't know I had no other way of getting it out, didn't know how to do it. So I channeled it through my writing, and I just wrote and wrote, didn't know what I was going to do with it.
So what was the first thing you wrote? Okay, so I mean, I'm like, what was that very first one?
A silent scream.
You know what, and it's always the first ones, those would be the ones to be like, you know what, after you read that, I mean, because to me, it's an open panel to what's getting ready to pour out.
And what was the silent scream about?
Oh my God. A silent scream was basically where we're constantly in all types of situations, not just veterans, but you're screaming about different issues that you see in the community, in your life. I mean, any kind of abuse, neglect, molestation, homelessness, addictions, everything. So what I did was I included everything in the community into a silent scream, and I included people in the community to be a part of that. All ages, all races, and everything. And we did our trial in Florida.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's really
cool. So the one that you're working on now, the one that Why Don't I Have to Die, that one's doing little mini skits right now and you're going to different places. You guys have a Facebook page or anything like that?
Actually, I got their information, and what I'm going to do is I'll be loading this information up to our Facebook, our Back to Reality Facebook page. So if any of our listeners,
if they like, we ain't telling you to do anything.
But what y'all going to do is it will be on our Back to Reality page. I'll have everything up, and we'll keep in contact with definitely, so we can keep all the information out there and keep people updated. So
when's the day that you're expecting it to actually be the full production?
Okay. Well, what we're doing is putting together a big production for April the 25th and 27th in Atlanta.
Oh, that's my brother's birthday weekend.
But
that
look, this is a special thing with this, though. What we're doing is putting together as many independent business owners here and connecting with business owners in Atlanta and bringing some from New York, Shaniqua Canty. So we're going to bring every talent together, and we're going to actually take it back to our community